Well, hello YouTube. Objective in this tutorial will be to find length of string using while loop. Now, in the last tutorial we did that through for loop, and there is two options in for loop to do that, but now it's time to roll with while thingy. Right, just as last time, some string will be like up till 100 characters, and we're gonna use some integer x outside while loop, because how else you're going to print stuff when we talk about placeholders. And let's roll with asking end user to input stuff like enter some string. Pretty much nothing special here. If you were into this basic C playlist that you have on my channel, we are working with strings and we are targeting that some string. What about while loop? Well, while, and inside check will be like this. Some string x that represent all of them in a moment of time must not be equal to final thing in a string, which is /0, just as in the last tutorial with the for loop. And now what? Well, inside we are just going to jump, so x++, and where exactly we are going to print that specific x? Well, let's try to do that right here, like printf, for example, total ln gth. We are going to connect that with the integer placeholder, next line, and that x in a moment of time. And let's see, will this work? And to test stuff we are going to put something mentally easily calculable, and there you go, 4. But the better option will be to skip all these individual checks and put this outside of while loop, and that's it. So now we'll just have 4 as end result. Test concatenated 8, and let's check with the just test. There you go, 4. And just as the last time, this thing will not work when we are talking about full sentences, just string in a sense of one word. So this thing will be disregarded, and we are just going to calculate this first part before first space. There you go. That's something you need to pay attention to. So it's up to you. Do you want to use while loop or for loop? For loop is better, I think, because if you don't have this thingy, like this check you forget or something, then you're gonna find yourself into never-ending loop. I think this will be the case. Like test and what's happening. I think that we do have that. Yeah, we do have while loop, but nothing is printed because we are not reaching end result. But the thing is working as a... Let me just actually test that with Task Manager. Right, I'm right. See, this stuff, what was the CPU? 30%, and the moment when I kill this app, then it will go down. So while loops are extremely scary, because if you mess them up, basically they can in the background roll through your CPU and maybe even destroy a piece of hardware. So let's confirm that one more time. Run. Nothing like happens, but you bet there is something in the background. There you go. See? Scary stuff. Let me remove that and back to normal. Okay. Scary enough if you ask me. So yeah, now you know how to use while loop and for loop to get stuff, to get number of elements, length of string. And as always, if you didn't subscribe, thank you for watching, thank you for subscription, support, and yeah, see you in a couple of minutes. Ciao, ciao.